It's one thing to talk about revision, but it's another to show you what I mean. So this is revision, one more time. Here are a few tips to get started, and this is tip number 1, tighten sentences. You're asking, how do I do that? Here's what I've learned. At the top of the list is omit redundancies. Say it clearly once and we got it. So this is actually one of my sentences, as in from my own work. Ray cut him off with a sharp gesture, his hand cutting through the air. Sounds fine, right? But let's try to make it better. Omit the redundancy of the hand cutting through the air and the sharp gesture speaks for itself. Ray cut him off with a sharp gesture. Or, if the sharp gesture is characterization, then his hand cutting through the air becomes the dominant action. Ray cut him off, his hand cutting through the air. And then there's even more redundancy. Ray cut him off, so we don't need cutting. Replace it with chopping, because it's a sharp hand gesture and that's the perfect word necessary to complete the image. So, Ray cut him off, his hand chopping through the air. Not bad. The next thing to do is delete the prepositional phrase at the end of the sentence. Trust me, it will tighten up your sentences 90% of the time. When I discovered this trick, I was blown away. You know prepositions, to, by, with, about, of, from, and many others. Google them. But by deleting the prepositional phrase, the sentence will become that much tighter. And, well, this isn't one of my sentences. But Sarah gave the glass to John. Sarah gave John the glass. Reads better, right? Tighter, stronger, not weak at all. Never use weak language. Yet another way to tighten sentences is to omit that as much as possible, if not all the time. But if you reread your work and the sentence doesn't make a lick of sense unless you need that, then put that in. Here's another one of my sentences that, frankly, won't make a lick of sense unless you know the context of the scene, but whatever. The drive that replaced his single-minded obsession seized his mind and then tossed the pistol away. See? The context is the man is being compelled to act by the drive inside him against his will, and it, the drive that is, throws his pistol away. Again, the context. But I can't omit that and the drive replaced his single-minded obsession, seized his mind, and then tossed the pistol away. Now it seems like the drive is the subject of the sentence, and what it does afterwards is controlled by that subject. But then I can also replace replaced with replacing. The drive replacing his single-minded obsession seized his mind and then tossed the pistol away. This implies even more of a supra-subject, if that makes any sense. You know, the point of view character understands that he is not in control of his actions and can pinpoint what is manipulating him. Wow! You know, it's not until I started doing this web series that I realized the world I created is screwed up. Anyway, what did we learn today? Omit redundancies, delete the prepositional phrase at the end of the sentence, and omit that. And that's the end.